Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Rachel Garcia, and I'm going to be walking you through some information tonight that I have no doubt could absolutely change the lives of you and your family. It is a new year. Today, as I'm filming this, it is January 1st, 2024. And I first want to ask you, how do you want to end this year? Do you want to be different this year? Do you want to make changes? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to have more time freedom? Do you want to have more money in your bank account? I might have the answers for you today. I have said recently that I wish that I had seen this when I was in my 20s. I unfortunately saw it in my mid 30s. And at the time, I was at the pinnacle of my career. As a physician assistant, I was working from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I made approximately $250,000 a year, and I never saw my children. And I was so frustrated with my lack of time that I started two businesses that year. My husband and I opened a construction company, and we also opened a skincare retail store in Ponte Vedra Beach. We invested a combination $100,000 in those two businesses, and now I had even less time. My nephew was diagnosed with severe autism in 2008, and I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences as a PA. So I began doing research on autism. I wanted to know why the doctor told my sister, he will never speak. He will never have more than the mind of a 3-year-old. And I began doing an extensive amount of research, and that research led me to understand that nutrition is very important. So we began trying to get really good nutrition into our bodies through supplements, through juicing, and an organic garden that my husband built for me. And I felt like I was doing pretty good, but we weren't seeing any changes. And that's when my brothers called me and said, "Hey, we want you to take a look at this company." And I said no, because I was tired of looking at companies. I was businessed out. And they said, "We just really want your opinion on the nutrition side of things." And so I agreed to take a look. And within minutes of hearing what it is that you're going to be hearing tonight, I knew that they were speaking truth, and I knew that I was meant to be involved with this company. I spent some time that evening doing research on the company, comparing their products to what I was already using, and what they had was better and, quite frankly, more affordable. So I said, "Give me everything they've got. I want the biggest package. I want the best bang for my buck. I didn't want it just for my family, myself. I wanted it for my children, my sister, her son, my husband as well." And 3 months later, I dropped a tremendous amount of weight. What you can't see in the picture is my son's bowel issues had resolved. My sleep issues had resolved. Weight loss obviously was a side effect as well. My husband also saw tremendous changes in his weight, which what you can't see here is that he struggled with severe depression and anger issues, all of which resolved 6 weeks in. The real reason I'm sharing this with you today is because of my nephew, Bo. He's the little redhead on the left right there. And within 3 months, getting on this cleanse, balance, build system, he began speaking. We were told he would never speak. He still has autism, but he graduated from high school, the same high school I went to, with A's and B's. That was a total testimony to the power of cleansing, balancing, and building the body. I decided at that point to dive into research to find out why it worked so well for him. Was it going to work for others as well, or was that just prayer? And I will tell you, it wasn't just Bo. Here I've been sharing it now 15 years, and I've learned that there's two groups of people attracted to what we have. One group is very interested in getting their health on track. One group is interested in additional income. I will tell you that I now make more than 5 times what I used to make as a PA, working very part-time instead of 14-hour days. And the income is residual. There's not many things out there that give true residual income, but this does. I could literally put my computer down, put my phone away, move to New Zealand for 2024, and I would make more in 2024 with Pure than I did in 2023 because of the work I've done for the past years. Do you have anything like that? That is, you're working on it now, and it will pay you in the future residually, whether you do it or not. Do you have anybody working for you for free currently? See, I'm working for whoever invited you to watch this presentation tonight. They asked you if you were interested in taking a look. I'm doing the presentation. Who knows what they're doing right now? And they're not paying me. So I'm going to walk you through what makes us different from other companies. People compare us to lots of other things all the time. I'm going to tell you we're like no other company out there. But if you're going to put on your business hat and you're going to look at something to invest in, you want it to be something that's for the majority of the demographic. What we have is for everybody who has a body. Every man, every woman, every child, sooner or later, has some sort of health diagnosis that makes them think about what they're putting into their bodies, makes them start looking into what they're consuming or not consuming. So 100% of the demographic are our potential customers, even the dog and cat owners. What we have is a consumable product. I have friends who sell jewelry. I have friends who sell vacuum cleaners, things that people purchase one time. This people purchase, they consume it every day. At the end of 28 to 30 days, they've run out and they need more. In fact, 93 out of 100 people who start on our 30-day servicing for their bodies repurchase unsolicited after a month of usage because of their results. And that's what makes us really different. Our results stand out. We have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. And I will walk you through what the average person notices within 30 days of starting the products. We're a 15-year-old company. We're completely debt-free, and less than 100,000 Americans even know we exist. Our social media game has not been there. Really, until the last year or two, have we even gone to posting on social media, which is why a large number of people still don't know we exist. Whether or not the business model is for you, I will tell you, it is touted as one of the best businesses for anybody to get started in by successful entrepreneurs and billionaires, Richard Branson and Tony Robbins. Why do they recommend this business model? Because of the low investment and the ability to leverage your time, the ability to be eating dinner with your family while someone like me is working your business, and then the very, very low overhead. Those two businesses I started in 2008, I started because I read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I stepped out of the employee mentality and into the entrepreneur mentality, but that's a big, risky, scary move, which is why these guys all recommend this business model for the low investment and the very low risk. Part's finding a really good company. See, 98% of them go out of business within 5 years. So if you take a risk and you jump into a company that's less than 5 years old, you have a good chance of losing your money. And more importantly, I think the time you've spent building that business. We've been here 15 years. Phil Knight, the founder of the largest shoe company in the world, has a big swoosh symbol on it, is one of our investors. We're not going anywhere. Your time won't be wasted. And you can be sure that we will be here in 5, 10, 15 years. See, this is something my boys have invested in as well. This is their legacy. They're already creating residual income stream with what they're doing here with Pure. Do you have something that you can pass on to your children in that way? I will teach you how to leverage your time. I will teach you how to think like an entrepreneur instead of an employee with just 30 minutes a day. The company started in a medical practice. There was such good results with this cleanse, balance, build philosophy that there was a 3-year waiting list for people to get in and on the products. And they said, you know, we shouldn't make people wait this long. We're going to spread the news, but we're just going to spread it by word of mouth. We already have a 3-year waiting list because our word of mouth advertising has worked so well. We're going to spread the product information that way as well. And that's how I found out about it. Someone who knew the owners of the company told someone who told someone who told someone who told someone who told my brothers who told me. And here I am 15 years later, because I've seen such radical results and changes in people's health. I've decided I have to share this with the world. I actually walked away from practicing medicine after 20 years in December of 2019 because I found a better way to help people, and it's not writing prescriptions. See, I now believe after 20 years of practicing medicine and 15 years of sharing this message that the majority of the health issues we face, over 95% of them, are the result of these 3 things. We are toxic. We're drinking out of plastic water bottles. Our food is being stored in plastic containers right now. Our food is being sprayed by guys wearing hazmat suits and gas masks, and the cancer rates are skyrocketing. You want to know why our doctors aren't teaching us this information? Read this book, The Truth About Cancer. It was not taught to me in medical school, the importance of nutrition. What was taught to me in medical school is the importance of writing pharmacologic medications and which ones would interact with each other. Nutrition is the key. We are out of balance. We don't exercise enough. We're staring at our phones way too much. We're consuming too much sugar, and we're extremely acidic. This book, The Chris Beat Cancer, written by Chris Fork, is all about the importance of an alkalinizing diet, a plant-based diet. Another great book to read is The China Study, the largest human population study ever done, teaching all about the importance of putting more plants into your body than you do meat, dairy, sugar, soda, coffee, and bread. See, those things are acidic. They cause your body to go into a disease inflammation state. If you're putting more plants into your body than you do these acidic foods, now you're winning the war. So the third category that we're lacking in is we're undernourished. We're extremely undernourished. And the studies are showing that the Journal of Nutrition shows that more than half of our kids are not getting the essential vitamins and minerals they need. We're trying to supplement, but we don't travel with our supplements. We can't tell when we take them. We can't tell when we don't. When we can't eat our way out of the situation. For those of you who say, oh, I just eat healthy, I'm fine. Wrong. For over a decade, we've known multiple studies in 2010 came out showing that essentially 8 oranges, 80 cups of spinach, 99 ears of corn, and 2 cups of wheat were what were needed to get the same nutrition grandparents got from one of each of those things in 1960. The answer is cleansing your body of the toxins. You have 7 channels that you eliminate through your lungs, your liver, your skin, your lymphatic system, kidneys, blood, and intestines have to be cleansed. Just like taking your car in for that oil change. They cleanse all the old oil out, they put new oil in. Air conditioning filters have to be cleansed so that they will continue to work and function. We're going to cleanse our bodies over a 30-day period of time. We're going to balance out our pH and help to get it to that alkaline balance that it's supposed to be at. We're going to build our trillions of cells up with whole raw food nutrition. I want you to think of what I'm about to share with you as a 30-day servicing. We service our car every 10,000 miles. If we don't, the car will not make it 200,000 miles. But this is our number one irreplaceable asset. It's the only one you get. Yet most of us treat the roofs of our houses, our air conditioning filters, our cars, our phones better than we treat our body. In 30 days, we're going to cleanse out the toxins and pour nutrition in. When was the last time you did a 30-day servicing on your body? Maybe you're going to tell me you went to the doctor last week because you had some wrist pain. What'd they do? A scan, an x-ray, drew some lab work, wrote you a prescription? Not a servicing, guys. That's a Band-Aid. We're going to service your body, and you will be blown away at the results that you see after 6 weeks of using these products. We have a wellness advisory panel made up of medical doctors who literally recommend these products in their offices. We have the #1 eye center in Tennessee recommending these products over prescriptions. We have the top dentist in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, recommending these products over prescriptions because they've seen the results. See, I'm not here for what happens in the first 30 days, and neither are those healthcare providers. Although the results in 30 days are pretty significant for every single consumer. We're here for what happens months 3 and 4 when we look at the lab work. This is the 30-day servicing. It's made up of 7 products. You've got your omega-3s, you've got plant-based vitamins, a multivitamin that's all natural, whole raw food nutrition your body absorbs quickly. Omega-3s that have been shown to be huge for the communication between the cells and the neurons, but also at decreasing inflammation. A cleanse that cleanses the 7 channels out. With sulfur that decreases inflammation. I did a big video on that today on my Facebook page. The Doyen is our marriage counselor in a bottle. It's a calming superfruit blend. And then calcium, plant-based calcium, perfectly combined with vitamin D, vitamin K, magnesium, so your body absorbs it, again, from plants, not acidic cow's milk or dairy. And most Americans are deficient in those so essential vitamins and minerals, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin K. We have it all in our 30-day servicing. The average person in 30 days sees better sleep, usually within a week on that one, more energy, also usually within a week, less pain, if not resolution of pain, better bowel habits, whether you go too much or you go too little. Bowel issues plague our country. What if your bowels worked the way they were meant to work? Better mood and weight loss. This is just 30 days in. There's no obligation to purchase again, but when someone starts on our 30-day servicing, 93 out of 100 people repurchase unsolicited. Our Core Complete is made up of the superfruits, each of which have been used for thousands of years in a medicinal capacity in the areas where they're grown naturally. They haven't had pear juice, apple juice, and all kinds of weird sweeteners added to them. And if you're over 40 or you're on prescription medications, I would recommend you don't start with the Core Plus, which is those 7 products I just talked about, but you look at the Core Complete, which incorporates all of the superfruits as well. A lot of times people look at this and go, oh, I don't know how to consume this. I don't know if I could do it every day. Well, I will tell you, my boys were 9 months old and 3 years old when we started. They're now 16 and 19. They've been doing shots literally since they were babies. They switched to smoothies for a while. Now they're back to shots. They pour the nutrition themselves. Why? Because as they say, they can tell the difference when they take it, and they can tell the difference when they don't. They're also extremely competitive weightlifters, bodybuilders, and they both say they want the edge over other athletes. Every athlete wants the edge over other athletes. This is an all-natural bodybuilding way to get good nutrition in. And so we have lots of ways to get the nutrition in. This is my detox smoothie that I consume every single morning. It literally makes up every single one of those products that are in the Core Complete. And we have loads of educational videos walking you through exactly how to take this. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. We teach you exactly what to do. As we close out 2023 and you move into 2024, my guess is you have a goal to be healthier. What are you going to do? You're going to walk into the health food store where the 18-year-old behind the counter asks you, he makes minimum wage, by the way, how he can help you? Are you going to listen to some influencer online who you don't know? Who invited you here today? Ask them their story and why they recommended you look at this. PureLifeChangers.com is a website we put together with loads of testimonies, the doctors educating on the product so that you can get all the information you need. And our company is just launching the Transformation Challenge. If you are looking to lose weight or see a radical transformation in your body, maybe you want to build muscle, now is a great time to earn cash while you're transforming your body. We have a program called the Metabolic Reset. I told you about my original weight loss when I first got started with Pure, when I was in my mid-30s. I believed that I was totally starving at that phase of my life. My cells were screaming for good nutrition. I started giving my cells good nutrition, and all of a sudden I wasn't hungry. Then I hit menopause in my mid-40s. Totally through it by now, but you can see I ballooned up in the picture on the left. 6 weeks on the metabolic reset to reset my metabolism and get it burning fat using this metabolic reset program, and the weight loss was tremendous. It's not just myself who's lost weight, though. We have a metabolic reset program where the results are literally fantastic. Everyone notices. Not only are you feeling better with the better sleep and the less pain, but people are noticing the changes that you are feeling on the inside. And that's a wonderful feeling. And so whether you want to do a 4-week program or a 6-week program, what most people do is start with our 6-week program, are so happy with the results at the end of 6 weeks that they just keep going. It's very simple to do. You actually eat a lot on the program. And we have these 2 brand new products, Magic and Magic Plus, that have just been released by this company in the last 3 months. You've heard about those prescription injections that people are using to curb their appetite, resulting in fat loss, resulting in weight loss. Have you heard about the side effects? What if you could get the similar results to having a curbed appetite and not have those negative side effects? Increased focus, increased energy, belly fat dissolving as a result of the Magic and Magic Plus. So with the weight loss transformation challenge, we've seen results. I showed you a number of results that we had from people doing this transformation challenge in 2023, but now we've got the Magic and Magic Plus that people are adding on. The results are powerful. So I'm going to encourage you to take a serious look at the metabolic reset challenge, adding on the Magic and Magic Plus. There's 3 phases to this challenge. The first week, you're literally just adding on that 30-day servicing supplementation to whatever it is you're already doing. The second week, which is the week I'm in right now, is a literal 7-day detox. You're drinking tons of water, your body weight in water, and you're detoxing. You're allowing your body to flush all the toxins out. And then weeks 3 through 6, the eating begins. And you eat a lot, guys. You're eating every 3 hours. And what's crazy is the weight continues to drop off. So if you're looking to see a change in your weight, you'll start with our 30-day servicing program, AM and PM, 30 seconds a day of good nutrition, adding on the Magic and the Magic Plus. Just to give you a good overall picture of Pure. We're all natural. We're pure. We deliver results. We have a skincare line straight from Korea, which has tremendous results. 95% of users see changes within 14 days, lightening of brown spots, fine lines and wrinkles disappearing. And we have, again, a 30-day servicing, a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're looking for testimonies, you're unsure if what I'm saying is true, ask your friend to add you to our Changing Lives with Pure page. Literally a testimony page full of thousands of testimonies of people who just consume the products. They actually don't even tell anybody about it typically. And you can use the search guide in this site to look up, for this example, ADHD, and see testimonies from real life people, their kids, what they've used, what the results have been. I like to call this TripAdvisor for Pure. You don't know me, but on this site, you'll be able to get a lot of different results from a lot of different people. When I first started with Pure, my goal was to help people with their health. But I kept running into this problem. Our Core Plus 30-day servicing is less than $10 a day. It's typically $289, but there's a discount coupon that I can give you that will make it even less. I kept running into people who couldn't afford $289 to service their one irreplaceable asset. Now, if your phone breaks, you're running out and getting that fixed. If your car breaks and they say you need new brakes, new tires, you're going to figure out how to get it. But when we talk about servicing this amazing machine that will literally be tortured and put through hell before it breaks down on us, people can't do it. So I realized we have a money problem in this country. We have a problem where people trade their hours for dollars, and they're constantly struggling to make ends meet at the end of the month. Or maybe they have a great savings account and they have a great job and they're satisfied with where they are, but they don't have a residual income stream and they're not leaving a legacy for their children. So I have a goal. We've reached our financial goals in this company after 15 years. I have a new goal, and it's to help you. It's to find 100 people who want to lock in $10,000 a week of residual income, life-changing income. Now, along the way, I've helped thousands of people earn weekly checks. And while I continue on this goal, I'm going to help thousands more earn weekly checks. And they can be as small as $50 a week or as high as $5,000 a week. But I'm looking for 100 who want to radically change their future. This is the future. E-commerce, digital marketing, health and wellness. This company will never go anywhere, and you will not find products out there that deliver better results than what we offer. Again, 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Livepeer.com, if you're ready to get started as a customer, is where you can go and throw into the shopping cart what it is that you're most interested in. I started with the wellness package, family package, very similar packages, because I was trying to get my whole family's health on track, not just mine, and it was the best bang for my buck. I had no intention of building a business. It wasn't until I had a story and I saw the tremendous results in my nephew specifically that I said, shame on me if I don't tell the world. Now, every day we have people join us who say, you know what? I know my friend Samantha. She told me about this. I know she's telling me the truth. I believe that it works. I need to make money. I need to make money now. I'm thinking about getting another job because I don't have any way to bring in an extra $500 a month. And if I can make money doing this, I'm in. I don't have time to wait for my story. Let's go. And I love that thinking because you know what? I used to work in an office where pharmaceutical reps visited all day, every day. And there were reps who sold Lipitor, statin for cholesterol, who never used the Lipitor. There were reps who sold acne creams, but had never used the acne creams. If you're looking to create income here, consider being a brand partner. Now, when you go to checkout, it's going to ask you, do you want to be a preferred customer? Absolutely. You're going to get 25% off. Plus, if you enter the code SHARE15 on the last page of checkout, you'll get another 15% off as a new customer or a new brand partner with no obligation to purchase again, no membership fee at all. But if you're interested in potentially sharing this with others, if you're interested in making money, if you're interested in changing your life, consider being a brand partner. You get to earn income as well as have the savings on the products. We have an entire program set up for you, a training system that you can literally follow along on your phone. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week is what I request for you to create weekly checks. The people who are going to get to $10,000 a week are probably going to put in more than 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. We actually have an annual sales training event that's actually coming up in Jacksonville, Florida, February 9th and 10th. That's an opportunity for you, if you're getting started today, to come for a full weekend in Jacksonville, Florida, and learn everything you need to know about coming out of here and literally creating an income stream that will radically change your finances. If you choose to join with our VIP packages, you will have options to join us on our leadership retreats. This is a group of people that just came back from our Asheville retreat that my husband and I put together for our team. Oh gosh, about 3 weeks ago now. We've done Costa Rica. We've done the Keys. We've done a lot of leadership retreats, and we do them twice a year for our VIPs. Those are those people who partnered with us and want to achieve as much as they can possibly achieve in a whole different way. The VIP package, at most, the most you can spend here is $2,500. And we're going to give you that 15% off coupon as well. So if you're looking for a community of people that are like-minded, that lift each other up, an accountability group to help you get to the next level, you have found it here. I could go through story after story of people who partnered with us, and within weeks, we're making tens of thousands of dollars. Does that happen for everyone? No. You have to be coachable. I'm hoping you have some level of influence that if you call people and invite them to watch a presentation like this, they will actually listen to you. But Cozy had just lost her husband to cancer, was raising the 4 kids by herself, sat down, made a list of people to call and say, hey, you've got to take a look at this thing I'm doing. She made $32,000 in 12 weeks. Dave and Lindley made $102,000 over the 6 months that they first got started with this company. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know who you know. I don't know if you're coachable and you can follow the system that we have in place. But if you can, maybe you'll be like Josh and Ashley, who paid off $30,000 of debt in 5 weeks and then continued to create weekly income with Pure that they then used and reinvested into rental properties. They now have 12 long-term passive income rental properties in addition to their weekly income for Pure. I always say Pure gives you the financial freedom to do the things you're passionate about. How do you make money here? There's a few ways that you can make money. Some people just build a customer base. Some people don't talk about the business side of it at all. They just say, I know a lot of people that would be interested in this. If you have 20 customers ordering 3 products a month from me, you'll make $1,000 a month. I will tell you those customers eventually end up becoming brand partners because they're like, wait a minute, what? I want to do that too. And if you can find 2 people who want to partner with you as brand partners, you guys, the sky is the limit. You can literally earn tens of thousands of dollars a week with just 2 people partnering with you who choose to plug into our system and share this with others. I like to think of it as a vending machine. If you're just selling to customers, think of it as having a vending machine on the side of the road of I-10, except instead of Pepsis and Cheeto and Oreos, you're selling life. Okay. But what happens when you begin to build the business is you go to sleep with one vending machine, and overnight that vending machine has duplicated into 3 or 4. So you wake up and you have more distribution centers, and it's international. And I am building that team for you along with my other leaders. I love to show this picture because I want to address the elephant in the room. Is it a pyramid? What do you mean by that? Is it one of those things where the people at the top make all the money? Oh, you mean like your job? You mean like the job I had in Ponte Vedra, where the doctor made the most, then the other doctors, then the PAs, then the secretaries, then the nurses? The nurses could never make as much as the doctor at the top? You mean like that? They definitely could make more than me. The opposite of it. I make more than the people who told me, and the people who told them, and the people who told them, and the people who told them. And my only secret to success is I saw results and I refused to quit sharing, because as a medical provider who wrote 200 prescriptions a day, I had never seen results like this. And I said, I have to tell the world. And then I went to work to figure out, how do I make it easy for you to share it? How do I make it easy for your nephew who joins you to share it? How do I make it so that we can do this in 30 minutes a day with our busy lives from our phone? And so if you partner with your friend today, they're going to continue to share it. And you're going to be either at the top of their organization, where the people that they bring in tomorrow and next week and next month, those people's orders go into a savings account for you because you joined them sooner than later. And if you're not ready to share it yet, the orders go into a savings account for you that you can then cash in on when you do begin to share it with others. Essentially, the person who invited you to this is helping you to look for one of those 2 people. Is the person who invited you influential? Do you think they're going to be continuing to share it? If you have an interest in creating an income stream that you can walk away from in the future that continues to pay you forever, consider partnering now. Get your questions answered. There's no cap to what you can earn, guys. $49 to enroll as a brand partner. The monthly overhead is 3 products a month. Once about $135 a month, your body is worth that. You should be spending that on nutrition now. But if you can't afford it for any reason, and Aunt Betty is your customer and she orders 3 products a month from you, your monthly overhead is covered. And then you go place your first order, and you can start wherever you want. You guys, we have the family pack, we have the wellness VIP pack, we have the lifestyle package. You could start with the Core Plus as a brand partner. And I want to tell you, there's massive benefits to joining with the larger packages. This is an example of the Pure VIP wellness package. With it, there's about $1,500 worth of free products built in. So for $2,500, you're getting $4,000 worth of products. Then you add the Share 15 code on, and you're only spending $2,167, and your shipping is free. But when you choose to partner with us with a VIP package, you're getting locked in for higher bonuses. Double rank bonuses are being offered from the company for the next 5 months if you choose to partner with us with this package. You're also getting increased options to go on our Life Changer leadership retreats. Only the VIPs get to go on those. You have access to my weekly Q&A calls. Only the VIPs get access to that. You have access to having a 6 or 7 figure earner film private presentation just for you. This is a great benefit. Why is this available for the VIPs? Because I've been doing this 15 years. And while this is the cheapest business, I think it's legitimate that you can start. I mean, think about it. You're spending at most $2,500 when there's no coupon on the table, and you get to eat your investment. You get to write it off, and you get to eat it and get your family healthy. When I opened my skincare retail store, I spent $50,000 on all the skincare products. I didn't get to use them. I had to sell them. My overhead was thousands a month for the light bill, for the employees, the taxes, the paperwork, the inventory. All that's been taken away for you here. You're literally purchasing your family's health for the next year. You should really look at the VIP weight loss package if you're interested in the transformation for you and your significant other to do for the next 6 weeks. You're purchasing your health. you're getting handed this entire training system. You're getting access to training on how to reset your mind. You have a vision board. I have watched in 15 years every single thing I put on my vision board. Where I'm recording right now was on my vision board 5 years ago. I've watched everything on my vision board come to pass. If you've never heard of a vision board, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you have access to that entrepreneurial training. You have access to think bigger and learn by people who have been successful in this arena, teaching you how to do it for free. That's the benefit of the VIP. Plus, you get locked in for this double rank bonus. This is a big deal. Right now, if you hit the ranks of silver, gold, platinum, sapphire, basically this is just building teams. Okay. And again, you can do this with just 2 teams. It's going to be doubled if you lock in with the VIP bonus. And those images and pictures of people who earned 30, 50, $100,000 their first 3 to 6 months in the business, what they did is they moved through these ranks. And right now, these ranks are doubled. These rank bonuses are doubled. This is in addition to sign-on bonuses and weekly bonuses for people repeat purchasing orders. And if you're into numbers and you want to learn the comp plan, we've got videos on purelifechangers.com that walk you through all of that. So get started today, guys. Get a little uncomfortable. Choose to do the VIP wellness pack or the VIP weight loss package so that you're locked in for that additional training and mentorship. I've paid tens of thousands of dollars to be mentored by people who make big money. And it's done very well for me. You don't have to pay that kind of money to fly to Vegas, to fly to San Diego, to go sit under people who are making 5 and 6 figures a week. Because I've done that, and I now turn around and teach you. And I've helped more people in this company earn weekly checks and free trips than anybody else. You get that mentorship for free. These are the over 40 people we helped earn a trip to the Sorrento coast of Italy last year. The over 50 who we helped earn a trip to Greece in 2023. This is the hotel we stayed at. George Clooney was there 5 days before us. This is part of our group out at the pool. And we're going to Switzerland in September of 2024. Would you like to go to Switzerland? Are you willing to pay $20,000 for you and your spouse to go to Switzerland? Pure is willing to pay. And I'm really good at helping people earn trips. Get started with the VIP package today, guys. I can promise you this. If you don't change anything, nothing will change. So this is your opportunity to make a change for your family going forward and see what happens. Good night.